Alright guys, so I am back already with another lit video. So I already got the food. However, so I got me some IHOP. I got them some Nations, but what I did, because I really love Nations, I really love they sweet potato pie tarts. So all I did was I ordered me a sweet potato pie tart because I love them. They are off the hook. And no, I'm not promoting it, but if y'all don't know what Nations is, it's a burger spot out here, and it's like off the hook out here in California. And then I got my IHOP. Yay! So from IHOP, I normally just get like breakfast, like pancakes, eggs, bacon, and so forth. I don't know why, but that's basically all I really just get from IHOP or whatever. And I guess today it's gonna be a mukbang kind of night. So how y'all doing out there? I hope everybody doing fine, because I am. And excuse me if I get too into my food and not really talk, because y'all know a girl be hungry. I got my soda over there. I just got me, you know, a little watered down Coca-Cola, because I need to be drinking more water anyway. So I just kind of watered my Coca-Cola down. But basically today, this video, it's not so much as a mukbang, it's more so as a story time as well. This is a story time that has basically, it's been a long time coming. Sorry I'm not looking at y'all. I'm trying to butter my pancakes. You know, it's basically about my lifestyle. You know, how I was, you know, way before YouTube, way before I, you know, decided to like get married and, you know, have children and all that good stuff. So yeah, I know a lot of people look at me and be like, you married, dang, you look hecka young, you young, how you get married so young? Well, let me tell you something, you ain't never too young to get married, because my sister, my oldest sister, got married when she had just made 18. I think it was like, yeah, as a matter of fact, she got married the day was it the day before her 18th birthday or the day before her 19th birthday? It was the day before her 19th birthday, I think. And she's still with her husband. They got 3 kids. And yeah, she's been married for, I think, what, 17 years? Something like that. So, you ain't never too young to get married. If you love somebody, you love them. And don't never let them go. When I was younger, you know, I did a lot of stuff like a lot of kids did. You know, like nobody was perfect. We all did stuff that we shouldn't have been doing. We all done stuff that, you know, we should not have did, that, you know, our parents would not have even allowed 2 seconds of us doing it. But we still did it, because guess what? That's what kids do, right? I had a friend, more so as my god sister, because we used to do so much stuff together. Like, when I tell y'all that me and her, I'm talking about, she was my rider. She was my ace boom boom. I probably need to put my ace now, but she was my ace boom boom. In this story, I'm not really gonna use real names, because it's not nobody's business who the real people are. But I will make up names as I go. But whoever I'm talking about, if they know, if they was there, they know who I'm talking about. But yeah, me and her, we was inseparable. And I tell y'all, we was always like this. When you saw her, you saw me. When you saw me, you saw her. Like, to the point where she lied to her mama that she was staying in my house. I would lie and tell my cousins and them that I was staying at her house. And really, we'd just be out at another friend's house, just like having heck of fun. Like, and the reason why, well, me really, I didn't have to lie to my cousins too much, because I was staying with them at the time, because my house had burned down. So I was living with my cousins, and at the time, I think they were like 20. They was like in their early 20s. So they was kids too. So in reality, you know, they wasn't strict on me. They still let me do what I wanted to do and have fun. But I just had a curfew. Well, I couldn't walk in their house late, put it like that. And my mama taught me better than that. So don't be walking in nobody's house. I don't care how old I am. Even now, as a grown person, if I had to live with somebody, you abide by their rules. And if you can't abide by the person's rules that you live with, you can get the hell out. So, my mama always taught me that. My cousins them wasn't strict on me, but her mama was heck strict on her. She had a single parent, you know. Her mom was single. Because her dad, you know, he deceased. He had been passed when she was younger. So, you know, her mom was doing the best that she could do with her, you know. Being a single parent, you know, it's hard. Me, I'm not a single parent, so I've never, ever, you know, like, experienced that, like, being single and struggling or nothing like that. You know, I'm married, and, yeah, I'm not a single parent. I'm eating my pancakes now. Oh, this is the best part. I like, who like they syrup warm? I like maple warm syrup. Whoever like they syrup warm, comment down in the description below and tell me. Because, ooh, everybody don't like their syrup warm. I like my syrup hot on my pancakes so it can melt them. But anyway, so, like I was saying, her mom, you know, her mom, you know, had 3 daughters. And like I said, for the most part, you know, she was a single parent. So, she had to be pretty strict on her girls or whatever. Anyway, despite all that, I was like the only friend that her mama like really let her hang with. When I was in elementary or whatever, I knew of her as I got old. Like I didn't know her in elementary, but I knew her in junior high and all through, you know, so forth. Like we started really like kicking it tight in the 6th grade. She had the most prettiest smile. I'm talking about, she had a smile to light up the room, y'all. I'm not lying to y'all. Her smile was so freaking pretty. And her laugh was just like, she had like this irritating ass laugh, but it was a laugh that grew on you. You'd be like, oh, that's her. Like I said, I'm not saying no names in this video, and if I do, it's gonna be not the right name. I don't like putting people on blast. But yeah, that was my dog. You know, it's times where she'd just be at my house or whatever, and she'd be asleep. And even when she was asleep, she'd look like she was at peace. You know, like that was my dog. Like, I'm talking about, wherever I lived, she always was there spending the night. Like, I'm talking about, we was like that, like, no matter what. But, you know, I introduced her to some other friends of mine from a different set, you know, that she wasn't from. A different set, more so my area where I was from. And that crowd was a little kind of wild, you know what I'm saying? That crowd wasn't as mellow as she was at the time. But basically, she was just the type of person that just, like, she used to just look for love in all the wrong places. You know what I'm saying?
You got a feast up here?
Yeah, I'm having a mukbang. Be careful, because that plug is loose, so don't kick it.
You got a mukbang?
So, yeah,
But IHOP?
Yeah.
In the bed?
Yeah, I'm telling a story time. So, yeah, basically, like, you know what I'm saying? She was just, like, she was looking for love in all the wrong places. You know, it wasn't like, you know, she was a bad kid. Because we wasn't bad. You know, we did stuff that we, like I said before, we probably shouldn't have did. But like I said, what kid don't? But yeah, we did stuff like, you know, that kids do. Get in trouble, you know. However, her mama was so strict on her. At the time, we didn't understand why her mama was so strict. But as I got older, I know now. You know, because I'm a mother and I got girls. And I'm not strict on them. But my heart is very strict on them. You know, I don't let them do a lot. Because it's dangerous out here. It's so dangerous. Every time you turn around, somebody getting killed. Where I'm from, and I'm pretty sure where a lot of y'all from, you know what I'm saying, bullets used to fly out the windows dang near. You know, you have to sleep on the floor because people outside was shooting. You know, it's just crazy out here. You know, you're not safe nowhere you go. You think you moving to the suburbs, and then you turn around in the house two blocks down, and then got shot up. So you don't know. You're not safe anywhere. But yeah, she started hanging around a crowd that I introduced her to. And, you know, in a sense, she forgot where she came from, you know, because she started kind of acting funny towards me. You know, like, yeah, when she'd see me, she'd still be like, hey, Nika, whoop. You know, we'd still talking all that, you know, but it was different because it was, like, to the point where I'm talking about every day. Like, she literally, I'm talking about lived with me. If y'all know, if y'all close to me and y'all know me on a personal level, y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. Like, she was always there. You know, when she got pregnant, you know what I'm saying? Her whole pregnancy, she was around me. I took her to her appointments. You know, I was the first person to find out when she got pregnant. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, all that. And a lot of my close friends didn't like her. And I couldn't tell you why. You know? She was just her. Like I said, she was a loving person. And I think what it was people never really got the chance to get to know her on a personal level. It was more so they wanted from her what she can do from them. Because I'm not going to lie, she used to be boosting all the time. Like, she knew how to go to the stores and take, I'm talking about computers, laptops, iPads, iPads wasn't out, I don't think, before she got murdered. But, you know what I'm saying? She knew how to get some stuff, all kind of clothes, all that. I remember she had got me my first baby fat outfit. You know, back then, baby fat came out, hell, for the top of the line. Them pants was coming out being like freaking like $200. You know what I'm saying? Like, baby fat wasn't no joke. And I don't know if y'all know 7 jeans. She got me my first pair of 7 jeans. You know, 7 jeans, they was hitting for like $500, $600, $700, $800 for a pair of jeans. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, she would do for you. Don't get me wrong, she would do for you. You know, she would do for you in a legal way, but she'll make sure she had your back. But a lot of people took advantage of her. So, instead of getting to know her, like, oh, okay, you cool, we got a bond, we can make memories, they got to know her on, ooh, girl, let's go to the mall, ooh, girl, take this for me, ooh, girl, let's do it, ooh, steal that for me. And since she was looking for love in all the wrong places, she used to do it. And I used to tell her, girl, you ain't got to steal for nobody. If they can't take for themselves, then you don't need to. So, in a sense, that put a wedge between me and her, because I wasn't with all that. Like I said, yeah, we all done some stuff, but I'm not about to sit up here and be in those stores taking for nobody. If anything, I'm taking for myself. I'm not taking for nobody. But in her case, she just, anybody you met her, she'll take, okay. But she was so loving. I'm talking about, she was so loving. And the day she got murdered, I'm not going into no detail, but me and her, we talked, you know, we saw each other, all that. And, you know, she got killed. You know, she got murdered, she got shot, or whatever, you know. Of course, you know, I don't know who, we don't know who did it. I don't know nothing like that. You know, it could have been mistaken identity. It could have been, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know, but we just got the call that she was murdered. And, you know, everybody's heart just dropped. Like, what? Mind you, she had a 3-year-old daughter. Her daughter either had just made 3 or was about to be 3. No. She was about to be 3. That's what it was. She was about to make 3. And it was just so sad. You know, it was so sad. It was so sad to the point where I didn't even go to her funeral. You know, I went to the wake, and when I went to the wake, I never forget. I mean, it was like, it's still like a big blur, you know, because everything happened so quick, and it was like, I didn't realize, but I literally went crazy. Like, I literally went crazy. And my mom told me, like, years later, girl, you kind of flipped after her death. And, you know, it's like when you flip, you don't realize. It was like, I just didn't care no more. I cared, but I didn't care. You know, it was just, I was just mad. I was mad at myself, at a sense, because it was like, damn, if I wouldn't introduced her to the crowd I introduced her to, you know what I'm saying, she'd probably be here today. Not saying that the crowd is who did this, because the crowd didn't do this. But by her being around that crowd, she tried to be like that crowd and be all wild and, you know, fighting and being out there. Or every time I turned around, somebody was telling me she done got in a fight with somebody. And she was getting into it with, like, factors. So she had literally made a name for herself. And I feel that if I would have just kept her on my left side and not introduced her to my right side, that, you know what I'm saying, she'd be right here with me right now. You know what I'm saying? Our dream always was to get the hell out of Oakland. You know what I'm saying? To get married, you know, to find some good jobs, to drive some nice cars. You know, that's something that we always say. She's always saying, we'll get some matching Impalas. I don't know why. And another friend of mine, my sister-in-law, used to always say, we'll get some matching Impalas. We had this big dream to be driving back to back in some matching Impalas, different colors. But, yeah, I still never got an Impala, because that's not a car I wanted. That's what they wanted. I wanted a Scion, of course, you know, and I'm gonna get my Scion. But yeah, that was our dream, you know, that was our dream, you know, basically just to do us, to raise our kids together and just to live life. You know, that's a lot of people's dream, you know, but unfortunately her life got took at a very early age when she was 20. Did she even make 21? I forgot. It was like 20 or 21. She got murdered in 2007. It was like, I think, around the summertime or something. Yeah, I'm trying to be, you know, strong, because I'm not trying to be crying all on video and stuff. But, yeah, I mean, you know, like, the moral of the story is just make sure, no matter what you go through, when you got a friend, you hold on to that friend. If that friend cross you, you ain't got to be close but at the same time, you can still, you know, feed them with a long handle spoon. Just let them know, you know, that you are here for them, you know, that if they need somebody to talk to, you'll always be there no matter what. So at her wake, like I said, it was such a blur. When I walked in, it was so many people, you know, because I don't know how y'all know, but before they even brought her body out, you know, for people to view it, she was in this room. It was like this small room, and it had like, it was her casket with her body in it, and it had like 2 or 3 chairs up in there. When you walk in front, it was like, before you walk in the door, it was like this little pedal stool thingamajigger, and you sign your name, and you know, you put like a little quote or whatever. And basically when I got there, it was people that was in there who really did not even like her. Let's keep it real. People in there that was just coming to be nosy, which people, that's what people do. A lot of people, 9 times out of 10, half of the people that be at a person's funeral be there just to be nosy. Let's keep it 100. Despite me and her not kicking it for a while, me and her, we still always talk. She will still call me. She will still text me. I don't care, hands down, no matter what. She always called me. Me and her, we talk every single day up until the day she was murdered. We talked every day. So can't nobody ever say, oh, well, no, we talked every single day on my heartbeat. But I walked in, I was like, y'all gotta go. And I just flashed, and everybody, they just started getting out because they knew y'all gotta get the hell out. And they all walked out, and I just closed the door. And I was up in there, for some hours. I was just sitting up in there just crying. Like, oh my gosh, I was hurt. And I'm just talking to her. And I'm just like, girl, wake up. Like, girl, this not real. What is you doing laying right there, girl? You got your baby, girl, get up. What did I tell you about hanging around these stupid people? Get up, girl. This is not real. Like, I just literally was just, I mean, it just wasn't real. It looked like her, you know. She had her hair like she always wanted me to do her hair like this. She wanted a straight weave. That's how she always wanted her hair. I don't know why. That's just a style that she always like. I want a straight weave. I want a straight weave. She hated gel. I used to always do her hair like in ponytails, like how mine is, and I used to gel it. And she had just, ow! I'm like, what's wrong? It's cold. Dang. Like, she hated gel on her hair because it was always cold. Like, that girl hated gel. But yeah, like, she, you know, she was shot. So of course, me being a detective, I was like trying to see, you know, where they patched her bullet holes at. I put her hair back. She got shot right here, right here. Well, what it looked like, the bullets looked like they just kind of went in the pattern, like bop, 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 and then she was like shot right here. For some reason, they still had a napkin like over her chest, because she had like a button-up white t-shirt, like a button-up, she had a button-up on. It was white. And like, somebody, you could tell people was like, before I came in there, they was like probably like unbuttoning her stuff, trying to be nosy or whatever. And then like, they had to like staple one of her tracks, like they stapled the hair to her face or whatever, because like they was trying to cover up some of the bullet holes in her face or whatever. But yeah, they did a really good job on her. I must say, they did a wonderful job on her. And I must say, not a day go by that I don't think about her. Like, I swear, like, not a day go by. Like, that girl, that was my ace boom coon. Like, she probably one of the only people as of a friend I ever had that knew all my secrets. Like, we used to tell each other so much stuff. We used to sometimes, when we both was like so depressed, we'd just lay on each other's lap and just be crying to each other. And she knew how to sing so good. So like, especially like when I be like hecka irritated, she'll always sing. She will always sing. I might put one of the songs at the end of this video so y'all can know. It's an older song, but yeah, she used to sing it, you know. And
you know,
yeah.
You know, y'all.
And that's my story.
Sleep, feel.
I ain't trying to get all mushy on y'all and start crying.
She about to get mushy and cry.
But yeah, I'm supposed to be eating right. My food all cold. But y'all, I'm gonna end this video because I think TWAN is ready to go to bed. That's why I told you, be careful. That was my cue right there.
No, I ain't no cue. I ain't know you got that plugged up.
That's why I was like, I'm about to end it. I've been talking for a long time anyway. But
yo, Kiki, do you love me?
I'm about to end this video. I hope y'all like this mukbang and this story time at the same time. If y'all want a part 2, get this video to 100 likes, and I will do a part 2.
1,000 likes.
1,000?
1,000 likes.
If y'all want to see a part 2, get this video to 1,000 likes. And I got so much more stories. Oh my gosh. Y'all will be like, oh my gosh, are you serious? I've been through so much in my lifetime. I swear. And not even saying it was hard times or nothing like that. It's just I've done so much. Like, to the point where I wish I can rewind time and redo it again. That's how much stuff that I've done. You know, whether it was good or bad. I must say I've lived a very, very interesting, intriguing life. But yeah, it's about that time for bed because I have to go to work in the morning. And yeah, thank y'all for eating with me. I still got food left. I'm gonna get it to my baby girl because she be liking my little breakfast stuff, even though she full, but I'll save it for her. But yeah, though, y'all, let me know if y'all like this. Give it to 1,000 likes. It's gonna be a part 2, way juicier. And yeah, make sure y'all share this video, comment down below, subscribe, tell your friends and tell a friend so we can all be friends. Let your baby daddy, your baby mama, your grandma, cousin, baby daddy, sister, auntie, baby cousin, daddy, in-law, tell them to subscribe to. And
that's
yeah,
the whole squad.
For real, why not just say that? All that, your cousin, nah, just tell everybody. Yeah, that way. Tell everybody. Until next time, we gonna see y'all because it's our bedtime. Sign your pity on a rent-a-can.
Alright, y'all. Good night.
Peace.
All I do is cry. Got to me.